So what's your name and where you're currently based?
Hi, I'm Suyin and I'm based in Singapore.
Beautiful. So prior to joining WCA, what would you say was the biggest problem or challenge in your life, and how was that affecting you?
My mind was really in chaos. I couldn't really focus. I knew that I wanted to do some things that was really pivotal for me, and that would be starting my own business, my own online website, right? So I couldn't stay focused, and I was in self-sabotage for the longest time. And so it just hindered me. It was a block that I had before me. In fact, let's make that several blocks, right? And I was frustrated. I did the best that I could before attending LMA. And I was, I did that. And then I started attending LMA at the same time, building the website. And I'm just astounded at the level of breakthrough that I've gotten by coming to WCA. I didn't know the power of setting goals. In fact, let me correct that. I didn't know the why, because it has to do with our mind and how chaotic it is, as Tim mentioned. And that was something that really, really hit home for me, because all the while I was like, oh, okay, so people set goals, just goals, right? But no, it is why. And the why is to focus the mind, the power of doing that action so that it doesn't become distracted, which is what I ended up having. Distractions all the way. And so much energy drawn because of that, where I could have put it to better use if I had understood the why to the goals. Oh gosh.
So on that note then, now that you are here, you made it, we saw you shining through. What would you say made you the happiest or maybe surprised you the most about being here at WCA?
It was the honesty, and everything just hit home for me. What Tim shared, the support that I got from everyone, because I've always been hidden. I didn't dare to come out and let my voice be heard, because culturally, I have been told, certain things growing up, and a big part of which was not to be seen nor heard. That was a big one for me. And so having come here, having experienced what I have experienced, that has brought me to truly the next level. And all the activities, in fact, day 2 and day 3 activities, they were the ones that I didn't even know existed in me, how I felt, what I wanted to be made concrete. That came out on day 2, And I'm glad that it did, because it needed to come out. I needed to hear my own voice in the physical. And not just inside, swimming somewhere, being distracted somewhere, and not daring to come out. And it did.
And that's the most beautiful thing, because I remember when I first gave you a hug on the day 1, and now seeing you and what I have seen for like all those 4 days, it's such a shift. And I think it's interesting when we remove that label, and we actually kind of allow other people to get to know our home and us and our energy. It's a whole different game. But for you specifically, what do you feel for you was the shift or the aha moment or the breakthrough that you have experienced here?
I think it was being able to say what I wanted to say, but that came out unconsciously in the 2 activities, day 2 and day 3, of really voicing out what it is that I want to become. And I remembered specifically saying that in my introduction when Tim had passed the mic around, was it Liam? Introduce yourself. So I did mention something along the line of becoming the person that I want to become. And I think I have. I have become that person now, seated here.
And it shows, like, even the way that you sit, the way that you talk, your eyes shine. So for people that are watching this video, and in some ways they maybe see you dancing and then crying and then being serious and then laughing again, and they feel like, oh, what is this? Should I join this? Should I not? What would you say to that person that's currently on the fence?
Well, stop sitting on the fence take courage, do it for yourself, because you are going to break all those generational curses all the way, and you're going to create a new lineage moving forward. Do it. It's now or never. It's now or never. Don't waste time. We've only got limited time here. And I think stop wasting time. Do it.
And now, because your wisdom really flows through, one last thing, this is not a question, it's a freestyler. Is there anything that you feel you want to share with people that are watching this, or maybe with the version of yourself that watched the video before you even come here, something that you feel like is on your heart that you just need to let out?
Yeah. Die with no regrets. No regrets. And if this is something that is holding you back, we have one chance in life. Do it for yourself. You owe it to yourself. You are worth it. You are worth it.